This is 6 Minute English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, I'm Feifei and this is 6 Minute English.
And I'm Neil.
In today's programme... What's that smell, Neil? Have you been smoking?
Smoking? Me? Absolutely not, no.
I'm sure I can smell it on your clothes.
It's not me, no. Smoking is against the rules here. In fact, it's against the law.
Yes, that's true. It's been in the news a lot recently, and with more and more employers banning smoking in the workplace, today we're talking about rules and regulations at work. Neil, what do you think about rules at work? Are they a necessary evil, or are you a bit of a rebel?
You know me. I'm a rebel through and through. Let's hear from some other people to find out about some rules and regulations they have at their workplace.
I'm actually wearing jeans at work today, and I think it's good to be able to be comfortable when you come to work because you feel more relaxed, you can work a bit better.
In some countries and cultures, giving gifts as a business gift is very important. For example, I lived in Japan for a couple of years, and at New Year's holidays and at various other times in the year, it was very important to give gifts.
At my workplace, we're not allowed to give out personal numbers because it's a privacy issue, and also you just don't know what might happen. So it's for our own protection as well as in the interest of the company.
So a few different rules there. But Neil, what's the best way to talk about rules and regulations at work?
Well, I can't answer that, Feifei. You know the rules of this programme, don't you?
What do you mean?
Well, we always have to ask the very lovely Business Betty to answer our question. Oh, I think I can hear her now.
It's Business
Betty! Hello, Betty, and may I say you're looking very, very lovely today.
Thank you very much, Neil. And what's today's topic?
It's rules and regulations.
OK, let's look at some useful language for talking about rules and regulations at work. To start with, you can say something is against company policy. For example, smoking in the office.
Smoking in the office is against company policy.
Smoking in the office is against company policy. Or accepting gifts.
Accepting gifts is against company policy.
Good, Neil. Another useful phrase is, I'm sorry, but we're not allowed.
So we could say, I'm sorry, but we're not allowed to accept gifts.
I'm sorry, but we're not allowed to give out personal details.
I'm sorry, but we're not allowed. It's quite a formal phrase, but you can use it in most situations. If you want to use a much more informal phrase, Feifei, you can say, I'm afraid that's a no-no, when someone asks you if they can do something.
Are we allowed to wear shorts at work?
I'm afraid that's a no-no.
Can I have John's home phone number?
I'm afraid that's a no-no too.
Well done. So you can say that something's against company policy. You can use the phrase, I'm sorry, but we're not allowed. And then we've got an informal phrase, I'm sorry, that's a no-no. Is that enough for you both?
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Betty.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Thanks for coming, Betty.
Bye, Betty.
Bye.
She's just the best, isn't she?
I know. I don't know what we'd do without her. So, Neil, are you ready for a role play about rules?
Only if I can be the boss.
I'm afraid that's a no-no.
Very funny. Very, very funny. I like that. Is it against company policy?
Ha ha. Funny yourself.
So, what's the situation?
OK, we work at the same place. I've been here for years, and you knew. You've been with the company for about a week, and you want to know if you're allowed to do certain things. Do you think you can manage that?
I'll do my best.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Role play.
Hello, Feifei.
Hi, Neil. How are you settling in?
Oh, quite well. Everybody's very friendly and everything, but there are a few things I'm a bit confused about.
Oh, anything I can help with?
Well, yes, the thing is, I know we're not allowed to smoke inside, but what about outside? Are we allowed to smoke in the car park?
No, I'm sorry, but we're not allowed. Smoking is against company policy, even in the car park.
OK, I thought so. I just wanted to check. Oh, and I was wondering, what about wearing shorts at work? Is that allowed?
No, wearing shorts, that's a big no-no.
I saw Charlie wearing shorts on Monday and I thought...
Oh no, Monday was actually his day off, and he just popped in to pick something up. Wearing shorts at work is against company policy, definitely. It's not very businesslike.
Oh, right, I see. OK, and I wanted to go home early on Friday. I guess that's not allowed either, is it?
No, I'm afraid it isn't. Roleplay. So that's the end of today's roleplay. How was it for you, Neil?
Oh, yes, very good, but my word, what a lot of rules. I'm glad we don't have as many as that here at BBC Learning English.
I know, we're quite relaxed here. Join us again soon for another episode of 6 Minute English. Bye.
Bye.